Monday Night Raw was in Memphis, Tennessee tonight. The show started off with Vince McMahon arriving in the arena in his limo, which was a bit of a surprise. I thought it'd probably be Shane, Stephanie, or Triple H, but Vince was actually a pleasant surprise. Then they go to the ring and Braun Strowman comes out. He talks about how Brock Lesnar's been afraid of him, even though Brock Lesnar's already beaten him twice. He talks about when he was Money in the Bank, Brock was scared, which was not true. It's a bad promo. I mean, Strowman's just not good at this. I have to say, he's just not good at a long promo. He should just be the monster of a few words. He just does his whole roar, and that's it. This is not a good promo at all from Strowman. And Baron Corbin comes out, and it's why is this motherfucker still being pushed? For fuck's sakes, you guys just stop. This guy has nothing. It's I'm so fucking sick of seeing this guy getting opportunities. He's so fucking terrible. He's horrific. This guy is absolute garbage. He talks about how he can't beat Brock Lesnar, and then he says Braun will never go to the main event of WrestleMania. And this gets Braun Strowman so mad, he chases Baron Corbin to the back like they're little kids. And then what happens is, as soon as Braun gets to the back, Baron Corbin's already hidden, and he starts asking where Corbin went. He finds the Singh brothers. He asks him where's Corbin, and he throws, I think it's Sunil Singh, throws him across the table, which was absolutely hilarious. This is the Braun Strowman that we used to like, the Braun Strowman that would throw Kalisto in the garbage. That's the Braun Strowman I liked. And then he looks down the hallway, and there's a limo, but he walks around. He doesn't go to the limo. Then we see Elias playing his guitar. Elias sings, and as he's singing, he reveals that Corbin's hiding in the limo. Strowman goes to the limo. He rips the limo driver out of the vehicle. Then he smashes the door. He rips the door. He actually smashes the glass of the door, and then he rips the door off. It wasn't like Goldberg putting his hands through the window, but he destroys it. Corbin gets away, but then Vince McMahon comes, and Vince looks mad. And we go to commercial, and then we come back. We see Braun Strowman trying to put the door back on the limo, but then Vince McMahon says, I'm fining you $100,000. Strowman says that your limo's a piece of crap. It's not worth $100,000. Then Vince cancels the Royal Rumble match. So Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman's off, and then we all know what's going to happen next. As Vince walks off, we see Strowman get mad, and he tips over the limo. How many times have we seen Braun Strowman tip shit? Let's run through things I flipped. I mean, how many fucking things is this guy going to flip? It's so old now. It was really cool 2 years ago. It was cool when he tipped over the ambulance, but now it's oh my God, I'm so sick of seeing that. It has no effect anymore. Yeah, it is what it is. But they go to another commercial, and see Strowman being escorted out of the arena. We go back to the ring, and it's the first match of the night. We have a match they announced last week. It's Ronda Rousey and Sasha Banks against Nia Jax and Tamina. So Ronda and Sasha are facing each other at the Rumble. Story of the match was Nia Jax is fucking horrendous, and she should not be wrestling. She was horrible in this match, so was Tamina. Tamina's even worse than Nia. But it was they went to commercial. Well, when they started off, it was Ronda and Sasha dominating. Then, they're getting the heat on Sasha Banks. But the story is she doesn't need to tag Ronda Rousey in. She makes the comeback herself, and she submits Tamina. And then, after the match, we have a horrible promo. So, they have Charlie Caruso, I believe, in the ring asking Ronda Rousey and Sasha about their victory. And they have Ronda saying how much she learns from Sasha. It's why is Ronda Rousey admiring Sasha Banks? Sasha Banks has done absolutely nothing for the last year. Or at least the last year and a half, since she lost the title back to Alexa Bliss, almost 2 years ago after that SummerSlam. Ever since then, from now, Sasha has done absolutely nothing. I don't think she's even been involved in any big pay-per-view matches. She's been irrelevant for a year and a half. And all of a sudden now, the fans are supposed to get back into her like they did when they were chanting, "We want Sasha," when she first debuted. It's not a good promo. And here it's Sasha's never been really good on the mic. She used to be fantastic in the ring. She was the best women's wrestler they had. But here it's not a horrible promo, actually. It's just, to be honest, I think they made Ronda look worse than Sasha. Why is Ronda so nice to Sasha? It's not who Ronda Rousey is. Ronda Rousey's a bitch. That's the Ronda from the UFC that people hated. And it's Sasha gets mad at her and says it's going to be a pleasure to show you how to lose with class, and then Ronda calls her a classy loser, and they made Ronda look so stupid here. Sasha walks out and Ronda's going after her, and then Sasha does the 4 horsewoman thing. I hated this. That's not it made Ronda I just thought it made Ronda Rousey look so stupid. Such a geek here. So they show Vince McMahon outside his office. People were standing outside Vince's office. They show Jerry Lawler get a big pop, and then they show No Way Jose doing the Congo line, which is stupid. They show Sasha and Ronda are still yelling at each other backstage, and then Natalya and Bayley, their friends, have to break it up. Bayley sends Sasha, Natalya sends Ronda both to their locker rooms, and then Bayley and Natalya are arguing, and then the Riot Squad starts laughing, and they challenge them to a match, and they accept, and they'll find a partner. So I'm thinking for sure it's going to be Lacey Evans. That's all I was thinking when this happened. Cool, Lacey Evans. They did not get Lacey Evans. Also, Ruby Riott has a new haircut. She shaved the side of her head completely. She already had kind of that cut, but she shaved. It is what it is, I guess. This show Lucha Dragons against the Revival. Revival wins. Nothing to say here. They show Dasha the robot. She's outside Vince McMahon's office, and she doesn't even say things like, how can a robot even talk? But Vince just says he's going to go to the ring and he's going to announce who's going to face Brock Lesnar. As soon as Vince comes out, John Cena comes out, and I immediately ground. Great, John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Cena talks about how 20 years ago Steve Austin left, The Rock left, and then Brock Lesnar left. I don't know why they keep mentioning this. They keep bringing that home. John Cena just left too. I mean, he's a fucking part-timer now. He's as bad as The Rock was when The Rock left, in 2002, 2003. This is what John Cena is now, let's be honest. Never here. Cena wants to be the 17-time WWE champion. God, I hope not. He says he has ruthless aggression, and then Drew McIntyre comes out. No, didn't really care. They keep mentioning Stone Cold left, The Rock left, Brock Lesnar left. Drew McIntyre, you got your ass fired, bum. They have Baron Corbin come out. It's just stop it, for fuck's sakes. I hate this motherfucker. I hate how Vince pushes this asshole. Then when Finn Balor came out was the best, because Finn Balor says he's been Universal Champion, and then when Vince says there's a lot of beef in this ring, he says it twice, there's a lot of beef. It's like Donald Trump. Maybe he's thinking he's Donald Trump. It's a reference to Trump, since Trump bought all the Clemson Tigers, McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King. There's a lot of beef. There's a lot of beef in the White House. There's a lot of beef in this ring. I don't know what Vince was thinking. He kept mentioning that. I'm just thinking, stop. It looks so bad here. It looks, And then Finn had the best line, says, you never believed in me, but the people do. So I really think Finn Balor is going to win. I think it's going to be Brock and Finn. Brock's going to win, but it's a cool spot for Finn Balor to be in, at least. I think we'll see the Demon for sure. And even though he's going to lose to Brock, it's a nice spot for him to be in. They all fight, and Drew stands tall, and then Vince announces a Fatal 4. I thought he was going to announce McIntyre, but Fatal 4-way. They show Jinder Mahal in the back of Vince. Jinder wants a title shot, and then Vince says, if you can beat Finn Balor, you got a shot. So all of this in one day. I thought maybe he's going to fight Finn, and next week's going to be a Fatal 4. They're going to have a Fatal 4 tonight. It's like, call this shit. Braun just might not be cleared. That's all it is. It's probably just Braun's not cleared because of his elbow. So it's Brock Lesnar's not here tonight, but he's going to face the winner. So it's Jinder and Finn later in the show. Riot Squad comes out, then they have Bayley and Natalya come out, and their mystery partner is Nikki Cross. And as soon as Nikki Cross come out, Michael Cole says all these 6 NXT stars, they're not signed here. They're going to be on Raw and SmackDown. I guess they'll make their decision on their own. I have no idea what they're doing. So thank God, because I want to see Nikki Cross with Sanity, but they showed Nikki Cross make her debut. She looks so stupid. It's like she looks like the female Eugene. She's Eugene. Yeah. They tried. I liked how they had Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott battle, but none of the announcers can say anything because they don't watch NXT, or they do, it's just they can't say anything. It's like they're trying to elaborate on it, and Michael Cole just sucks at it. They had a feud in NXT. Well, it wasn't really much of a feud. Each of them just took turns getting mauled by Asuka in NXT, but it was at least nice to acknowledge that. Nikki Cross doesn't even get the win. Bayley gets the pinfall here, which is stupid. I don't know why you just can't let Nikki Cross get the win here. It's the Riot Squad. They mean nothing at this point. They show Finn Balor walking backstage, and they show Lacey Evans talking to Mickie James and Dana Brooks. We do get to see Lacey Evans. I don't know what they're doing with her. They show Ambrose cutting a shitty promo. He had Mahal and Mahal and Finn Balor. Finn Balor wins. It's set, so he gets in the match. Match wasn't much. They had Lio Rush cutting a shitty promo. He sucks. Seth Rollins is in the back talking about how Dean Ambrose proved like 6 years of friendship. You fucking idiot. You turned on him in 2014. The Shield broke up. It was destruction to Shield. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I hate this guy. I can't stand Seth Rollins. His character is so stupid. The way these people write, it's unbelievable how fucking tone deaf these motherfuckers are. How the fuck can you not see that? So, triple threat match. Ambrose, Rollins, Lashley, Intercontinental Championship. Bobby Lashley is your new Intercontinental Champion. Lio Rush helped him win. I'm fine with it. Ambrose is dead. I don't know where the hell Dean Ambrose goes from here. I have no idea what they're going to do with this guy now. Rollins might win the Royal Rumble. I think he's still the favorite to probably win the Rumble. I have no idea what's up with Dean Ambrose. Like, he's taking a nosedive. What a flop. I mean, he came back. He was jacked as hell. He looked like he had a great look to him. Looked like he wanted. He was really motivated. Now it's like he's worse than he's ever been. I don't know what they're going to do with Ambrose. We don't have Lashley as champ. Next was your Attitude Era segment. They showed this geek has a coffee in his hand for Alexa Bliss. He starts knocking on her door. No one answers. And then he opens the door and he walks in on Alexa Bliss topless. Except she didn't have her top on. She had like looks like her wrestling gear over her chest, even though when she came out she was wearing like a one-piece dress. So it was just awkward. But yeah, anytime you get to see Alexa Bliss topless, even though we don't get to see anything, it's great. I mean, Alexa Bliss, she's insanely attractive. It's not normal how attractive this is. Like, and she's just she seems like a really sweet girl. Like, it's insane how beautiful this young woman is. She's incredible. She's the best looking woman they've ever had. And they've had some really good looking women. She is smoking hot. She's incredibly cute too. It's not like she's this, has this tall model figure. It's like she's unbelievably sexy and she's unbelievably cute, and she has a great voice and she's adorable. Like, she's a sweetheart. My God. And she comes out, she's wearing that dress. Alexa Bliss is, this whole moment of bliss, she's just been looking insane. Even though we don't get to see the booty shorts anymore, we're going to miss those. Alexa is insanely attractive. It's incredible. I can't blame him for wanting to push her so much. She's not that good in the ring, we all know, but she is just, it's not close how attractive, how much more attractive she is than everyone else. It's insane. This woman is fucking sexy. Jesus Christ. But the big news is Alexa gets to unveil that there's new women's tag titles. We knew that, but they're going to be crowned at Elimination Chamber. There's going to be like 3 teams in each pod from Raw and SmackDown. The winner is the champions. That's horrible. I think that sucks. I would just do it at WrestleMania. I don't know why they can't do a tournament and have the finals at WrestleMania, and we get to see the first ever women's tag team champions crowned at WrestleMania. Why does this have to be done at Elimination Chamber? It's bullshit. I would just do it at WrestleMania. I don't know. I don't like it. Eventually, Heyman comes on. Heyman's her guest, and this was just terrible. I mean, this crowd sucked, to be honest, but my God, this segment sucked. It's like Alexa couldn't carry this segment. This segment was a disaster, and I don't like how she got like no reaction. I don't know when she's coming back. She might come back at the Royal Rumble, but then she did an interview with Lillian Garcia. It's like, I kind of feel bad for her. I don't know what's up with she comes back, but the 2 like heavy machinery interrupts them. It's just absolutely embarrassing how bad the segment was. The segment was a disaster. I mean, my God, the segment sucked. You have Tucker Knight and Otis. My God, I was like, oh, God. Alexa Bliss in that dress, you can't change the channel, but holy shit, heavy machinery is going to be a flop. So main event's next, Fatal 4-Way, Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, Baron Corbin. The winner gets the Universal Championship match against Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. So winner gets to get jobbed out by Brock at the Rumble. So Finn Balor gets the win in this match. He pins John Cena. It's Brock Lesnar, Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble, and I did not like how they had to have John Cena immediately get on the mic and endorse Finn Balor. This is how Vince McMahon didn't believe in him. Now the fans do, and he believes in him, and he has to have John Cena endorse him. This makes sense. It's supposed to be Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble for the Universal Championship last year, but Vince felt Finn wasn't over enough. Now I guess Vince McMahon finally feels Finn Balor is over.